welcome back everyone. My name is Echo. Hope you had a great weekend. I am back today with the latest Minecraft news and information. And this information is about the Minecraft 1.13 texture pack update. Every single texture in Minecraft is going to be changing down to blocks, items, food, and even mobs. Now I do expect a couple more teasers this week, so make sure you have notifications on so you don't miss any of my videos. But in today's video, we actually get to see the new and improved crafting table, which I'm kind of happy about. Some of these textures, I'm a bit like, I really don't think they need to be changed. And towards the end of this video, somebody created a 1.13 texture pack concept creation so we can actually make our own official gameplay. Stick around until the end of the video. So the first thing I have for you today is from Jasper, who responded to his own tweet saying, as promised, and you're going to see the before and after pictures of the current crafting table and the new and improved one. So what you can see right here is the current version of Minecraft, the planks, the logs, torches, and of course the crafting table. But what you can see right now is the new and improved version. Now I'm actually pretty impressed with this. A lot of the other textures, like I explained, I'm not really happy with. I do like the crafting table. I think it looks a lot smoother, it looks a lot slicker, it looks kind of less meh in a way. Now I'm also really enjoying the logs as well, that being like the oak logs and stuff like that, but again I will show you. But it looks like the wooden planks are also going to be changing. I really didn't notice much changes to do with torches. Whether that's going to change, I really don't know. Jasper also tweeted this last week saying, I like constructive feedback. I've got some and have plans to change a few blocks accordingly. I also wanted to mention I'm not alone. I've got a great team of developers and art directors behind me, and we're going through the blocks together. So basically at this current point, they're asking a lot of the feedback from the community, which I think is the greatest thing. The community being me, being you, and everybody who enjoys Minecraft is kind of getting the last say on blocks that we do like and what we don't like, and they're continuously going to be changed as the weeks go by. So remember, any of the textures that you do see from me in video form might not necessarily be the final textures in Minecraft 1.13. It also might make it to Minecraft Pocket Edition 1.2, but more than likely 1.3. So the last image I have for you today is this. This being the emerald block is also getting a massive change. Last week I showed you some previews of the diamond block. That did change twice in 1 week and it's going to continue to change. Before you comment and say I absolutely hate the emerald block, I really don't mind it. And the reason why I don't mind it is because what I can see the developers are currently doing is trying to bring out the blocks that really aren't used that much for decoration. For me, emerald blocks, gold blocks, diamond blocks, and iron blocks are 9 times out of 10 used for a beacon. Now I did create a beacon last week with the diamond block as a concept texture, and it did look pretty good. And I think the emerald one is going to be the same as well. But again, these aren't final textures. So somebody's updated the texture pack that I showed you last week. We're going to go through it one more time, and you guys can leave your overall opinions in the comment section. So please take into consideration that this is fan-made, it's a concept creation, but we've got, I'm pretty sure, the majority of the current changed textures down to logs, blocks being emerald, and diamond, and down there iron. Now this works for, of course, Windows 10 version, which is what I'm using today. It also works for Minecraft Pocket Edition being iOS or Android. The download is in description. So a couple of these things I've already showed you. Things like the bricks, I'm actually really impressed with. I think a lot of people are going to start using these more often. I feel like they look a little bit more standy out-ish. And I think building a house out of bricks is going to be really impressive. Now according to this texture pack, the carrot is also changed as well. I'm yet to see the carrot changes. I really don't notice it that much. Now, one of my favorite changes is actually to do with the cauldrons. So I decided to fill it up with water and a potion because, of course, on Pocket Edition and Windows 10, you can put potions in cauldrons. The cauldrons, to me, just look a little bit more like a witch's cauldron. You do find them in witches' huts, so it kind of makes sense to make these a little bit rusty, a little bit outdated, a little bit broken, compared to flush and brand new. So I do like that change. This one I'm actually yet to see. This is the crafting table, and looking at it like this from a fan-made creation, I really do like the changes of the crafting table. Like I said, it looks slicker, it looks smoother, it looks more updated. You can of course see the designated crafting table recipes here. Then you've got the tools and stuff on the side. So that's one of my favorite changes. I really, really, really do like this change. It gets rid of the less pixelated sides, which makes it look really rugged and outdated. This one I've not showed you before. And this one, in-game, I'm really not a big fan of. But again, this is fan created, so I don't know what it looks like in the official version. The diamond block, I mean, I really don't understand why it's being changed so much. The previous one on the previous video I shared with you, I don't know. I'm really iffy about this. Again, what we'll do is we will create some beacons out of this, and the iron one, so you guys can leave your overall feedback on what you do think about it. But this is what I'm struggling to get. I really don't like how light it is in this section right here. I don't really know. That's up to you guys, but there's 2 changes that are going to be happening. Now, these, being the logs, I am super impressed with. I really, really, really like the oak changes. The reason why is because it just looks a lot darker. I can feel it working very well with some more blocks. Don't forget the square and here has also changed as well. You notice it more on like the darker blocks because of course it's more standy out-ish. But I do like these changes. I do like the log changes. This one, they're still considering making a lot more changes. So be very patient with the birch. This is definitely a huge work in progress because the developers have been posting a couple of things and people have been like, I really don't like it. So you got to be patient with that one. But the oak one, I really love it. I think it's fantastic. These, I really don't use that much for building, so I'm not too bothered about them changing. The next one is to do with flower pots. Apparently they've changed very slightly. They look a little bit bigger. I really don't know. And also dandelions. These are apparently changed, but I don't notice huge changes. And that's probably because, well, I've never really looked directly at a dandelion and thought, you know what, I really like that texture. So that's something that's changed. This one being the iron one only has very minor changes. I'm trying to show you by not hovering over it, but if you look, guys, directly in the middle, you will see kind of like lines going across. The middle has kind of changed as well, so that's another change that's happened to the iron block. Not as dramatically or drastically changed compared to emerald or diamond, but still changed nonetheless. This I do like as well. This being the jungle door, and I'm expecting possibly some of the other door textures to change as well, only very slightly. With this one, they've overhauled it. It's completely different. Again, it looks a little bit more 3D styled. Stands out a little bit more, and I can definitely see a lot of people using these within their homes. This. I don't like this. Obsidian is just something I really don't think needs to be changed. I don't like the obsidian changes, and a lot of you actually started to point out, if we grab a coal block here, the textures are somewhat similar. I don't know if you guys agree, but they are kind of similar, and a lot of people don't like this. So that's kind of, if you do or not, I don't know. It's up to you. These are also 2 blocks that have changed, I forgot to mention. This being the oak planks, didn't see massive changes, but this being jungle planks, you guys can see massive changes there. Here's a little bit of an example. We've got still the current planks for other pieces of wood, being birch, spruce, we'll get the acacia as well. I'm going to put this here, and you guys will see slight different changes, so you can see the differences that are being made. An even bigger example would be the likes of birch. So you see what I mean in terms of pixels I've changed? This is also not a changed piece of wood. So the changed ones are this and this, not this or this. So let's quickly make ourselves a beacon. Let's see what it looks like in diamond form and of course emerald form as well. So here is 2 different beacon bases. I'm going to let you guys decide what you think about it. This one being of course emerald and this one being diamond. I'm going to put this on top, and I have to admit they do look a lot snazzy compared to the very, very basic blocks. But I really don't know. I really don't know about this. I'm still very not sold on the textures of all blocks being changed. I do think some blocks and textures need to be updated and changed, but I'm not quite sold on both of these blocks just yet. Iron, I'm kind of happy about the iron one. Minor changes, making a slight difference, which will look a little bit more impressive as a beacon. These 2, I'm not sold. So hopefully you guys did enjoy today's video. If you did, be sure to slap that like button. And of course, I'll catch you in the next video. Take care, stay beautiful, and I'll catch you next time. Bye! To never miss one of my YouTube videos again, make sure you click on subscribe. Make sure you click the bell so it notifies you. Click on send me all notifications to this channel, then click save. If you have extra time, hit that like button, and I'll see you in the comment section.